Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Black Madonna HP with Table Etiquettes. Come to bring a message from our beloved to see kind of what he wants to bring to our attention. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and jump straight into the reading. Beloved, what message do you have for your collective at this time, please? What message do you have for your collective energy at this time, please? Thank you so much, beloved. Alrighty. Transformation again, huh? Throat chakra and trapped in fear. Alrighty, so we got transformation. We have throat chakra, and we have trapped in fear. So either something's coming to an end, something's coming to a new beginning. Let's see what the divine has for us this evening. Beloved, what do you have for us this evening? What is the message, the most important message that you want to give to your collective at this time, please? What is the message you have for us, please, beloved? Thank you so much. Why is transformation here, please? Anything else for transformation? Okay, thank you. Why is throat chakra here, please? Alrighty, and why is trapped in fear here, please? Thank you. Alrighty. Okay. So let's see here. Ooh, snap. You kicking it off right off bat. So, for transformation, we have the King of Swords, the King of Discs, and failure. So with this failure energy, what I'm getting is a bigger message. It's I would describe it as more of a societal type message that okay, beloved. There's been we're going there, huh? There's been a system failure. There has been so much that has been transpiring within the collective community that it's as if we are just being toyed with, just being played with, just seen as pieces on a chess table, like pawns. So we're being used or utilized in a way such as it's beneficial for others. But I'm hearing this system will eventually fail. There is so much energy within the collective about finances, financial goals, making it to the other side, being rich, being famous, being abundant, being all of these things. What I'm hearing a beloved say was in the 1920s and 30s, yes, it was about resources, but not in the way where we are analyzing resources, wealth, fame, and things like that. We have been used as pawns to give the hierarchy of individuals that benefit from the collective's low self-esteem, financial wealth, to avoid being put into this systematic thinking of financial wealth, financial literacy, stop playing into the game. Stop letting the game master defeat you at your own game. You have a inner intuition, an inner knowing of things that you should and shouldn't do and why. The game master is telling you, you are fat, you're ugly, you need more finances, you need more wealth, you need, more makeup, you need more clothes, you need more. But who wins at the end of the day? Is it not the game master, the one that eventually holds all of the cards in their hand, who eventually holds the wealth? It's a failure. It's a system failure that's coming to an end. Alrighty. So for throat chakra, we have the rock star, the day trader, defeat, and the chariot. Oh my goodness. So the utilization of the rock stars, the utilization of the celebrities, the utilization this is funny, the utilization of everyone that you see as popular or you would declare to be a star, as who they are utilizing to defeat you at your own game, because they are telling you, you need to look like this, you need to walk like this, you need to talk like this, you need to act like this to be somebody, you need to wear someone else's brand name for you to be somebody. And meanwhile, this Prince of Disc, like, yeah, go for it, yeah, sure, see the thumbs up, go for it. Because once again, they're going to defeat you at your own game. Like, as long as you're going to have low self-esteem and you're mental or whatnot, they're going to utilize your low self-esteem to make money. Remember, this is a money game. And as you play into the money game, they get richer and richer. So they are all for it. So when you see that thumbs up, every time you see that thumbs up, they know that they have been successfully in training you to entertain things that don't matter. I think one of the people that kind of came out some years back was Jim Carrey. And he was speaking about how things are meaningless. I mean, I know it's in the book of songs. Let me see. What is it? The book of Ecclesiastes, where it says everything is meaningless. And once people realize, like, what really matters, and that's why I believe, like, this pandemic was sent, because it was to recenter people into what really mattered. Amongst other reasons why this COVID was sent, but that's one of the reasons I find too that could be used for good. It was meant to get people to recenter on what's important and what's not, right? Because once the world was shut down, how many of those things mattered? Did it matter if you had a car when you had to be in the house by 10? Did it matter, the bag you had when you didn't know if it was going to be life or death for you or your family member? Did it matter, like, your status, your prestige? Did any of that stuff matter, right? But like I said, with this throat chakra card, they utilize the celebrity image to make you believe that illusion is reality. So they're winning. They're going to continue to proceed forward. But like I said, beloved has a time, a place, and a date when all of this shall no longer be, right? Stop giving in to the status quo. Stop buying things. Like, why would you... Okay, let's say, for example, let's take... Who has a big label? Okay, let's say for example, you're a person and you live in an urbanized area and you have a Chanel bag that costs over, let's say, 5, 7 thousand, but you don't own a house, you don't own a car, and if you do in fact own a car and a house, why are you branding or advertising someone else's label versus your own? Do you need a label to make you feel superior over your fellow person? I mean, nothing's wrong with designer products, but I just don't get the value in spending 5 to 10,000. Some people spend 24,000 for a Birkin bag. I mean, what is the value in it? Like when you die, are you gonna leave it to like your family member and say, yeah, this was an $8,000 investment, I want you to have it? If you're a guy, if you're looking at that Maserati, what's wrong with the little Benz compared to the Maserati? Do you really have to ride the Maserati to impress the women that really you want, especially if you're looking for someone authentic? It's just status quo. Alrighty, so trapped in fear. Let's move forward. We have the Ace of Swords. We have the Star. I'm hearing beneficial. We have the Queen of Cups, the Therapist. We have the Kindergarten Teacher. We have the Sun. And we have the Aeon. I mean, wow. The sword is coming down on this whole operation. You know what's interesting with this trapped in fear card? In a time where we are more resourceful than ever, it's amazing the amount of mental health issues, the amount of undocumented suicides, the amount of people dealing with depressions, the amount of people that's on like medication, and it's like people are not being authentic. Like they're afraid to deliver the message like, hey, I'm suffering. Like they don't feel like there's anyone they can talk to regarding these issues because everyone is in a facade stage, facade versus being authentic. Some people, I watch some people, they're successful because they're able to connect with their audience, right? They're authentic, they're real, the way they think, the way they talk is something different about it, right? But here we are in a generation of tons of people suffering in silence for all of the wrong reasons, all of the stuff that doesn't make sense. Like if you go back to a time when you were just a child and just being innocent and just having fun and just loving life for the little things, compared to now where the stresses have overtaken you, how they have taken so many lives. I feel like people need to talk more about realistic issues, the suffering, so on and so forth, the hurt, how they really feel when they wake up in the morning, how they feel about working, like having those honest topics, those honest communications. Because it's like we're all in a stage of healing from this pandemic, this shock. Like, we've had to adjust it to a new normal, and It is. It's taken a lot out of some people in our society. You know, our essential workers were beneficial to how we overcame this pandemic, but so many of us are still trapped in fear of the unknown. We're still trapped in fear of being left alone, or not having that companionship that we yearn for, that we want, that we need. But I see there's a day that's coming where everything will be brighter. Everything will be more illuminated. You'll be able to see the difference between where we were and where we're going. But we have to pay homage to the people that didn't make it out of the silent war, to the people who didn't make it. And it's many. Whether they're dying from COVID, whether they're dying from gun violence, whether they're dying from suicide, whether they're dying from depression, whether they're dying from old age. Like, let's pay homage to those people as well. Let's see here. Alrighty, beloved. Any other messages you might have for the collective energy, please? Any other message you may have for the collective energy, please? Stop letting people play you, is what I'm hearing. Any other messages for the collective community? Thank you. So you have the Ace of Leviathan, which is the Ace of Pentacles, the Lady of Pentacles, which is the Queen of Pentacles, the Nine of Submersion. Oh, that's not what it is. Submersibles, which is the Nine of Cups, the Navigator of Leviathans. I believe the Navigator is, I want to say, the King of Pentacles, and the Five of Engines, which is the Five of Wands. Let's see here. Wow. So, beloved, shine the light on things in our environment, in our areas, for a reason. He shined the light on our homes and everything, and what was important for a reason. Whether or not we take from that the lessons that were meant to be learned will determine the next path of our next 5 to 10 years as a collective community. There was change that needed to happen, and brand new beginnings. There needed to be a shift of power, both spiritual and physical power. If the shift hasn't happened yet, the shift is coming. Yeah, because this time made people more creative, like the pandemic, the crash of it all, everything that happened during this time, it like made people bring out their creativities and become more productive, and thus creating their own financial wealth. It was something that they didn't have an opportunity to do before because they were too busy being part of the system. Whatever the system is, beloved keeps talking about part of the system. Something is coming. Something is coming to an end, but there is something coming. Whatever try to poison the mind of the collective, to poison the mind of those who have been suffering from depression, from from fear, from not knowing. There's something coming to create some type of light. I'm hearing light and life in the collective community. Something that was hidden in the dark is coming to the light. Oh, so this King of Pentacles here is coming back up. And this King of Pentacles is planning his future in AI, artificial intelligence, and depending upon robots and computers for something. But that is going to be the very thing that gets him. I'm hearing this a him. It's a specific person. I'm not sure who Beloved is talking about. But whoever this is that's dependent on AI for their future technology, that's going to be the very thing that gets them stuck. It could be in the year of 12. What's the 12? 1 and 2 is 3. So it could be the year of 2023. But this is going to be the very thing that gets them stuck. Someone might get stuck in space. Oh shit. Is they talking about you know who? I think it's a couple of them that's been going up there in space, but whoever this person is. Oh. Oh shit. I'm sorry. If I don't show you guys the card, I really apologize. I really be in the zone. But this card right here is so powerful. Wow. So it could be May of 2023, but there's going to be a destruction that happened that the people are going to be so freaking happy. Like they're going to celebrate whatever this victory is, because the storm is going to move and the sun is going to come back out. Like this is something that's divinely ordained. You know, this could be something that happens like at a stadium, or I don't know what this energy is with this 5 of engines. But this is going to be something that makes the collective energy rejoice. Okay. So, I don't know. When I come out that energy, I don't know where to go after that. Beloved, can we get a message to close out this reading, please? Can we get a message close out this reading? How about that for them apples? Expect powerful change. Change is coming. For us that are the chosen ones, we see this clearly. But change is coming. Expect it. All right, beloved. So that's the message I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you again on the next video. Take care.